Blessings YouTube Coven, welcome back to the mat and welcome to a brand new flow here on my channel. Today's practice Earthbound is actually from my brand new series Rise, 30 days of movement, of magic and of breath. So Rise is a beautiful series designed to help move us into this spring energy with gorgeous flows including power flows, mandala, yin and restorative. This is truly a space where you can find magic through movement for the month of April. So I hope you enjoyed today's practice, and if you'd like to find out more about my Rise series, then simply follow the link in the description box below. See you there. Namaste Coven, welcome to the mat and welcome to day one of my brand new 30 days of yoga series Rise. So over the next 30 days, we are going to truly understand and embrace our self-worth, truly tap into our power and welcome with open arms this brand new chapter, brand new season of spring. The sun has finally come out in Pembrokeshire, which feels like it's been gone for literally months. And I am so excited to meet you all here today as we kickstart chapter 1, day 1 with Earthbound. So this week on the practice, we're going to really start to root down, find some foundation and work through some mindful, magical movements. So in today's practice, Earthbound, we are going to press pause, we are going to breathe, and we're going to really trust the process of our journey. Today's beautiful practice is a reminder that growth comes from grounding and that we really must root down in order to rise. So, my loves, for today's practice, I invite you to find 2 blocks if you'd like a little bit of support coming to some of our forward folds. If you have a well-behaved familiar, you can get them to join you on the mat. But we are going to begin by coming into Sukhasana, a comfortable seated position. I'm going to use one of the blocks under the sit bones just to create a little bit of length. So coming into Sukhasana, a comfortable seated position, you're going to roll shoulders from the ears and just relax the hands onto the knees or onto the thighs. Let's open up this circle. Let's kind of connect our energy to this online coven, this online community, embracing that sense of connection by taking a beautiful deep breath in through the nose and a slow breath all the way out. So just taking a few moments out of our practice today to find that grounding and to connect with our life force, with that breath, recognizing how it ebbs and flows. Imagining beautiful roots starting to grow from the base of the spine, from all parts of you that's connected to the earth. Finding this beautiful connection and tapping into the power of the earth. And as I said, darlings, today's practice Earthbound, we are going to press pause, work through some really mindful, strong and intentional movements and understand that all growth must come from a place of grounding. We've got to find balance in all. So today, for the intention, we're going to set it together to kickstart chapter 1. And our intention today is pause, breathe, and trust. Sealing this intention as an online community by taking a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. And then take a slow breath all the way out. Leaning forwards, if you're sat on a block, you're just going to move the block aside for now. And then from here, we're going to lean back and extend the left leg. So the hips are going to be slightly out of alignment, so just pull the left hip back. We're going to bring our hands to frame the left leg. So we're curling the toes towards us, immediately feeling that activation in the leg muscles. Now from here, we're going to take 3 rounds of rolls before we come into a hold. So we're going to inhale, find that lift through the heart center, come onto the fingertips. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, roll the body up. Exhale to fold. Once more, inhale, roll body up. Exhale, we're going to fold, and this time we're going to hold it. So you're going to walk the hands as far forward as you can. Relax the crown of the head. So remembering the goal is never to grab the toes and force yourself past the boundaries. We've got 30 days to really tap into our yoga journey. So allow yourself to begin this journey soft and slow and mindful. Mindful of how you're feeling in mind, in body, and in soul. Three more breaths. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we lift our gaze to the toes, and then exhale to slowly roll the body up. Lean back as you extend into the right leg, bend into the left, and again, hips will just be slightly out of alignment, so pull back the right hip. Curling the toes towards you, hands frame the leg. 3 little breath rolls. We inhale to roll up. Exhale, bend the elbows, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Final time, inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down and walk the hands away from you. So you're curling the toes towards you, slight little bend into the right leg. And start to breathe into the space of the right leg, finding those roots. And taking one more deep breath in. And slow breath out. Inhale, lift your gaze to the toes. Exhale, roll the body all the way up. Lean back as you bend into the left leg, bend into the right, and find some hip wiggles from side to side. From here, we swing legs to one side or cross the ankles, roll over the knees. First, find some grounding in tabletop. So starting with Hasta Bandha, our hand energy lock, you're going to spread through the fingers. Press the palms down to the mat, shoulders stack on top of the wrists. From here, hips stack on top of the knees, tuck the toes under. Together, Coven, we take a deep breath in through the nose. Breath out, tuck your toes under, lift the hips to the sky, and come into your first downward facing dog. Don't find movement yet. Just start to anchor into your down dog. Check in on with your alignment. Good sentence, Beth. From here, we're going to inhale to tuck that last rib in, lift the hip bones to the sky, and start to squeeze the heels down. Slight bend into the knees. Beautiful. And then we root down to the left leg. Inhale, send right leg to the sky. Bend the knee off into split dog. We're going to draw 3 circles with that right knee in one direction. And then move. Draw your circles in the other. Before we inhale, open up into a split dog. On your exhale, round into the spine as you draw knee to nose, hold. And then step between the thumbs, lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale, we reach the arms to the sky, find length, low lunge. On your exhale, hands frame front foot, working with the blocks or working without. We extend the front leg into a half split. So again, we start to find a slight bend into the right leg. Curl the toes towards you. One more deep breath in. Breath out, bend back into the right leg, lift through the heart center, maybe coming onto fingertips or hands to the knee in a runner's lunge. And then from here, working with the blocks or working without, we bring the hands to the mat, tuck left toes under, lift the leg. We're going to come into a lifted lunge. So you're lifting off those back tippy toes and extending into the front leg. So we don't want that back heel pulling us down. Lift it nice and high. Forward fold over the right leg, lifted pyramid. Beautiful. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out, bend into the front knee, soften into that back leg. And we lift up to high lunge. Find your strength. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Virmadrasana 2, Warrior 2. We sink lovely and deep into the front knee. Hips and chest square with the side of the mat. Shoulders from the ears. Really sinking into the hips. Reaching with the hands. And breathing here. One more deep breath in. Breath out, Coven, hands to prayer. At heart center, we bring both feet parallel. Heels in, toes point out. Let's tap into that gorgeous goddess energy. We take a deep breath in through the nose. Breath out, start to sink low. So you're tucking the tailbone under ever so slightly, really extending those strength to the quads. Sit a little bit lower, 3 more breaths. Beautiful, take one more deep breath in. Breath out, extend through the legs, reach the hands to the sky like you're about to touch the sun. Inhale. Exhale, we pivot on the toes, so both feet come parallel, hands to the hip. Just wiggling myself more comfortable onto the mat. We're going to take a deep breath in. Breath out, shift your weight to the toes, pivot from the hips and come to meet me in a wide leg forward fold. So you're really shifting your weight forwards but gluing the heels down. On your next inhale, fingertips come to the center of the mat, lifting the gaze. And then on your exhale, once again, forward fold. Maybe this time you start to take hold of the legs. Keep shifting your weight forwards. Truly working with anything here, blocks, hands to the mat, that makes you feel a little bit more stable. Finding the rooting, finding those foundations. One more round, fingertips to the center. We lift the chest. Inhale, find length. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the legs or hands to the mat. Holding for 3, 2. On your one, loves, we inhale, walk the hands to the center, lift the gaze. On your exhale, we're going to come to a twist. So you're going to walk the right hand towards the left foot and pull the left arm to the sky. Little wide leg twist. Now, moving with mindfulness, with control, we're going to pivot the feet. So we're now facing the back of our mats. Left hand is to the sky. We're in a high lunge twist. Take a deep breath in. Beautiful, witches. Breath out. Left hand to the mat. Step forward. So you're facing the back of your mat. On your inhale, you find a halfway lift. On your exhale, forward fold. Maybe wrap your arms around the legs, slight bend into the knees. Once more, inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Tuck the tailbone under, found foundation and grounding in the legs. Sweep the arms forward, really waking up those roots. We hold for 3. We hold 2. 1, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back, jump back to a plank, and take your first vinyasa, pressing off the toes, drop from the top, drop from the knees. We lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Find your grounding, tuck the last rib in. Lift the hips to the sky and soften into those knees. Rooting down through the right leg. We inhale, sweep left leg to the sky. Bend that knee off, split dog. 3 circles in one direction. 3 circles in the other. On your inhale, come into that split dog. On your exhale, draw knee to nose, hold it here. And then step between the thumbs. Lower the back knee and tuck the toes. Inhale, pull the arms to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, hands frame front foot. Meet me in a half split, extend the front leg. Walking the hands forwards. Holding for 2. And for 1. Beautiful movements. Come in, bend into that front knee, come into that runner's lunge. Remembering at any point you can grab those blocks. We're going to tuck the back toes under, lift the leg, lifted pyramid. As we extend into that front leg, we press off the back toes, forward folding here. Taking 1 more deep breath in. Breath out, bend into the front knee. Lift the arms to the sky. Whoa, almost fell over there. High lunge, take a deep breath in. Breath out, pivot back foot. With the back of the mat, roll into warrior 2. Shoulders from the ears, remember, sinking into the hips, reaching with the hands. Heart is rooted here into the present moment. Hands to prayer. We bring both feet parallel, heels in, toes point out, ready for goddess. We take a deep breath in. Breath out, tucking that tailbone under ever so slightly. We come to sit low. Feeling that rooting down in the feet, growing those lovely little roots to connect with the earth, earthbound. Take 1 more deep breath in. Breath out, extend the legs, reach the hands towards the sky. Before we bring both feet parallel, hands to the hips. Get yourself comfortable on the mat, ready for 3 rounds of a wide leg fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we start to forward fold, hands to the mat. Shifting all your weight to the toes, but the heels stay glued to the earth. On your next inhale, we walk the hands forward, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold once more, maybe even taking hold of the ankles, or if you have it in the practice, take hold of the big toes, Ashtangi style, you can do so. Inhale, find a halfway lift once more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, loves. We find a halfway lift. Yes, which is exhale, left hand reaches towards the right foot as you inhale, pull right arm to the sky in a twist. Mindful movement, control that transition as you pivot on the feet. So now we're facing the front of our mats, coming into a lovely little high lunge twist. Sorry. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, right hand down. 1, 2, 3. We step forwards. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Once again, inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, bend into the knees, sweep the arms forward, Utkatasana, chair pose. Holding for 3. Holding 2. And 1, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back or jump back. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Taking this flow, a little bit of a mini version. One more time to either side. Root down to the left leg. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Bend the knee off, split dog. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, draw knee to nose. Hold it. And then step between the thumbs. Extend the front leg. Lift off those back toes. Lifted pyramid. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Bend into the front knee. Arms to the sky. High lunge. And then pivot back for warrior 2, shoulders from the ears. Hands to prayer. We pivot on that front foot, so both feet are parallel. And then heels in, toes point out, ready to come into goddess pose. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Breath out, sink low, hands to prayer. Pressing against each other, those hands to encourage that chi to flow freely. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, pivot on the feet, hands to the hips, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forwards. We forward fold. On your next inhale, we find a halfway lift. Exhale, walk the right hand over to the left foot. Maybe it touches the foot. Maybe it holds the ankle as you pull the left arm to the sky. And then we bring right hand to the mat. Pivot on the feet, come into a high lunge twist. So you're facing the back of your mat now, which is inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Step forwards. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, then into the knees. Sink lovely and low. Tuck that tailbone under. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, root down to the hands. Step back, jump back, any way you like, through a vinyasa. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, down dog. One more flow. Feeling that deep connection to the earth. We root down right leg, inhale left leg to the sky. Take a deep breath through the nose. Breath out, knee to nose, round into the spine, hold. And then step between the thumbs. Extend front leg, press off the back toes. Lifted pyramid. And then bend into the front knee, reach the arms to the sky, whoop. Come into high lunge, take a deep breath in, breath out, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Hands to prayer, bring both feet parallel, heels in, toes out, you've got it, goddess pose, sit low. Pressing the hands against each other, let's let this chi, this magic flow. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out, we reach towards the sun. Pivot on the toes, both feet parallel, hands to the hips. 5 leg forward fold, take a deep breath in. Breath out. forward fold. Inhale up, so halfway lift. Exhale, maybe left hand comes to the right foot, the ankle even the mat as you pull the right arm to the sky. Take a deep breath in, breath out, left hand comes flat, pivot on the feet into your twist, gorgeous transition. Right hand down, step forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chair pose, sit back, root down and rise. Holding for 3, 2, 1. We fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, final time, root down to the hands, step back, jump back, float back through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. If you have jumped through, you can jump through. Or if you want to follow me, right knee, right wrist, lower the leg. Cross ankles, sit back. Finding a block or working without, we meet back in Sukhasana. Find a little bit of grounding, loves, by bringing one hand to the heart. Bring the other hand to the earth beneath you. Our energy one. Having opened up that circle that not only connects us with our journey, with the journey of this online community, but truly with that magic of the elements of the universe that surrounds us. Allowing that earth to slow down the breath. Finding a little bit of rebalance between inhales and exhales. And then when you're ready, we relax the hands back to the knees, roll shoulders from the ears. Chakras aligned here. Chi, magic flowing. And as I said, today's practice, Earthbound, is inspired by the understanding that we have as beautiful souls, as witches, that growth comes from grounding and that you have to root in order to rise. So take a moment here to reflect on where you have been during the winter, during that sense or that time of deep slumber, stillness, a time which we all need in our soul. It is vital. So reflect on where you have been, what you have been feeling, what you have learnt from the winter months. Before we reflect on what we are searching for from our Rise series. What energy do we want to tap into? What energy do we want to walk away with? There's no judgment, there's no right or wrong answers. You signed up for this for a reason, so just tap into what that reason is. And then start to manifest this energy. now, Coven. If you are looking for a little bit longer to meditate, to take a Shavasana, then I invite you to press pause here and take as much time as you need. This really is your journey. Or perhaps if you feel ready to close today's practice, day 1 of week 1 of our 30 days of yoga, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. We take a final deep breath in together. Final slow breath out together, bowing head to heart, heaven to earth, with love, gratitude, and with blessings to ourselves, for the strength of our mind and souls, for guiding us on this rise journey, and to those who joined us for their support, their energy that they lent. Thanking you so much, beautiful souls, for joining me here today for day 1 of our Rise series. I truly hope you enjoyed kind of invoking that connection to the earth element, really working through some mindful, magical movement as we ground in order to grow. Let me know how you got on, comment below, drop me a message, but it was a joy to flow with you today, and I look forward to meeting you back here again tomorrow for day 2. Blessed be.